Hi YouTube, my name is Heather and I love anti-MLM content here on YouTube. Today I'm super excited for us to watch the next Business Activity Tracker or BAT training video that this Beachbody coach has up on his YouTube channel. If you haven't watched my other BAT videos, all that is just a checklist that Beachbody coaches are required or strongly encouraged to complete every single day. I'm really excited to get started, and as always, please let me know what you think about this topic down below.
What's up, guys? It's your coach, friend, and mentor, Scotty. We are working on the Success Club System Daily Business Activity Tracker. We are still in section 2, connect, invite, and follow up. I have some advice for you guys. I want you to think about this part of your mindset. You can do all these daily actions every single day consistently, but if you do it with the wrong mindset, the wrong belief that this is possible for you, that you can make a difference and an impact in someone's life, you will have a negative result. So make sure that you focus hard on your mindset. We're going to talk about that when we get to personal development a little bit more, but I want to remind you that you are a rock star. You have the ability to connect with people that I cannot. And it's important that you get out there and you stay consistent and disciplined in these activities over a long course of time so that you can help these people achieve their goals.
So first he said that you can complete the BAT and do all the tasks, and you're not going to find success if you do it with the wrong mindset. I've seen in other videos on his own channel that all you have to do is complete the tracker and then you'll have success. He doesn't say anything about mindset, and I think that's a good way to say to your downline, oh, well, you say you're doing the business activity tracker, and I see the check marks, I see your posts, I see your invite scripts, I see all the conversations you're having, but you're not doing it with the right mindset, and that's why you don't have success. And I think they're doing that because you can't measure it. You can't measure whether or not your downline has the right mindset while they're doing those tasks. And therefore, it's just a way to shift the blame back onto the individual and make them question whether or not they're actually doing what they need to do to find success in this business. Does that make sense? Then he said, if you continue to be consistent with these tasks over a long period of time, you can make an impact and you can find success in the business. How long, sir? How long do we have to do these tasks every single day in order to find success? Is it a month? Is it 2 years? Is it 10 years? Let me know, because according to your own company's income disclosure statement, vast majority of people who work in your company do not make anywhere near a reasonable, semi-decent wage. Most of them are going into debt every single month. Most of the people in your downline, sir, are losing money, so you can continue to make money at the very top of your pyramid. What do you think about that?
Okay, today's topic is one that holds most people back from success in this business. In able to grow this business, you have to recruit and sell a package to a customer and or sign up a coach. You have to do that if you want to grow this business.
Do you notice how he added on sell a package at the end? In my opinion, the way he said that, it seemed like it was kind of an afterthought. He's like, you need to recruit and sell a package. No, like, you have to recruit. The important part is recruiting, and they don't really care if you're selling a package to customers. They want you to have a preferred customer or a coach. Preferred customer is just someone who pays the monthly business fee and they have no intention of building a business, and they just want the very minimal discount that they receive on Beachbody products. Does that make sense? So the only way to find success in Beachbody, we've seen this and we know all about this on this channel, you need to have a massive team underneath you. And if you're not selling your product packs to a preferred customer or coach, you're not going to rank advance, you're not going to make any money, you're not going to cycle, and therefore if you're directly under this coach, he is not going to collect a matching bonus off of your team cycle bonus.
And you have to consistently do that. You have to consistently onboard new customers, new clients, and new coaches to your team month after month consistently. So this topic is invite, and it says blank because you get to put your number in there. Invite how many people, at least 5, to join a challenge group or learn about coaching. This activity can take about 15 minutes. Once you dial in these activities, you can get through it a little bit faster.
So he said at least 5, right? So I just have my phone here. So you're inviting at least 5 to join a challenge group or learn about coaching. So 5 times 7 days a week, right? 35 times approximately 4 months in a year, 140 times 12 months and you are inviting, I don't know if you can see that, 1,680 people every single year in your Beachbody business. And I've seen coaches who are at the very top of the pyramid say, you need to 10x the tracker. 5 people a day is nothing. You need to 10x it. So 50 people a day? Where in the world are you supposed to find 50 people to shill your Beachbody products to? That is absolutely outrageous. What about the time freedom? What about being your own CEO? Why is he telling us how many people we need to invite? Why can't we run our business the way we want, sir?
But my number is 10. Invite 10 people every single day to learn about coaching or to perhaps join your challenge group. I want you to do at least 5. I say do at least 5 a day if you want to hit Success Club 5. If you want to hit Success Club 10, then
so he invites almost 3,000 people because per year to his Beachbody business. Because remember in the past video he said that he does not invite on Sunday, so he only does this 6 days a week.
My advice to you is do 10 a day. The more people that you touch or that you reach out to, or in my past as a missionary for our church, the more doors you knock, the more doors you're going to get into, and the more chance you have to baptize and bring people into your church.
I think that's a fair and reasonable thing to say if you're just in a normal sales job and you're not in a fraudulent business structure and a scammy company. I've said this 1,000 times and I'll keep saying it because it's super relevant to like everything we're talking about. But when you're an MLM distributor and you're trying to sell the products, more and more people nowadays know exactly why multi-level marketing companies are a scam. They might have known of someone or had someone close to them join one of these companies and try their best, do everything that they're told, and they still lost money. And when they came out of their MLM, they were experiencing like different mental health challenges with their relationships. Maybe like they lost their job because they were focused too much on their MLM and they were missing lots of work. Do you know what I mean? And so maybe more and more people now have seen the significant negative impacts that these companies have on individuals' lives. And that what he just said, then just talk to more people and you'll sell more. That's not the case in MLM because of its horrendous reputation and more factual information being published on the internet, and more people stepping up and talking about how impossible it is to make money in this business structure.
So invite people to join. What does this mean? So we've been having conversations throughout the connect invite process, right? We've been doing social media posts, getting people's attention. We've been initiating connections and adding followers. We've been responding to all new likes and comments and views. So we're doing that. We're having conversations with people. We're asking them about their life. We're connecting with them about things we have in common. We're asking them if they have any fitness goals they want to work on. Now comes the most important part. And I don't want you to overthink it. And I don't want you to vomit.
I just want to pause because I have a thought in my head. So one thing I appreciate about him is the fact that he's even doing this training in the first place. I really like talking about the logistical, tactical part of Beachbody, but as you know, there's not many trainings out there that exist exactly like this. If you happen to come across any tactical trainings, put a link in the comments and I would love to talk about it. I know they're not the most exciting videos, so thank you to anyone who's watched these business activity tracker videos and left comments or anything like that. That's really appreciated. So I like that. However, it doesn't really matter what these people do. As I said, they can do exactly what he's telling them to do the tracker with the perfect mindset, do all the tasks, never miss a day. And if they can't recruit hundreds of people who also recruit hundreds of people and so on, they're not going to make any money, unfortunately.
On people with 18 paragraphs about how it's transformed your life, how all the products work, how bod groups work, and all of that. I want you to keep it very simple. If someone
they tell you to not give a lot of information away when you're having the first conversation, and I kind of get that, because in sales, the salesperson isn't supposed to just vomit out facts about the products, and so I understand. But I think in this case, they don't want you to give out all the information because they know that's going to turn people off. So he's going to talk later about challenge group. Oh, do you want to join my challenge group? It's really fun. But they don't say what the cost is, and they're going to just get someone hooked and tell them all about how it's so fun and impactful, but they're not going to say the cost. And so by the time he says the cost, people are so invested in it already, and they're more likely to fork over the money to join that group. Does that make sense? And also, we've seen a long time ago on this channel, I think the video was called how to get your coaches to diamond as quickly as possible. And one of the top coaches, she said that when she is training new coaches, she doesn't tell them anything about the compensation plan. She doesn't tell them how they make money. She doesn't tell them about rank ups, because they don't need to know that right now. They can know that later. Well, why wouldn't they need to know how to make money and how they get paid? It's because if you tell prospective or current coaches that too soon, they're going to realize, oh, well, if I can't talk to hundreds of strangers every single week, I'm not going to find any success in this business. I'm not going to recruit. I'm not going to rank up. I'm not going to get any of the bonuses. So they're just being very careful. They're controlling what information is made available to prospective coaches and current coaches to make sure that they can craft a vision and a specific vision of Beachbody coaching in a way that they want to. Does that make sense?
Reaches out to say, hey, what are those workouts that you're doing? Or, hey, I've been wanting to start some kind of workout regimen. Like, that's a person reaching out to you, be very bold and directly and say, hey, I would love to chat with you about that. Here's my phone number. Text me at this number, and let's get on the phone and talk about your goals. That's how I do an invite when someone reaches out to me.
So are these people that he doesn't know? Like, I'm not saying that I think he's a creeper, but I feel like online, if you don't know people, and even if they're reaching out to you, I would not want to get on the phone with someone I didn't know on Instagram. Would you? Like, I'm sure he has good intentions. He's just trying, good intentions. He's just trying to bring people into his scheme. But that seems weird. I feel like you would need to get to know the person a little bit first and then say, hey, do you want to jump on the phone?
Like that. Hey, and at the end of this video, I'll put, I don't want to distract you guys from these videos too much, but I'll put a little end screen video on this one of a national wake-up call I did with one of my top coaches, where we showed how to kind of do a scripted phone call to get someone into your challenge group. So I'll put that at the end of this video. However, the way that I do it is after I've had a conversation, and you have to use your own intuition in this. We may have talked for 2 or 3 days back and forth because I'm responding to every comment and like.
I forgot. So it's not right away. So he is talking to them a little bit first. That's good, at least.
And message, right? I'm getting to know them. The time will come, and I will just say, like, hey, we're going to start a new thing called the 4-week gut protocol coming up. I was wondering if you would want to go through.
I hate that program. I'm sure you've all seen Amy on YouTube, Amy, and then URE. She has so many amazing videos about how harmful that program is and about how Beachbody coaches are extremely out of their scope of practice to be giving that kind of nutritional advice. It's a very, very problematic program.
Do something like that with me. Super simple, super easy. If you're brand new space.
So he said, oh, I'm doing the 4-week up protocol. Do you want to do something like that with me? See, he's not saying what the price is. So he's going to sell 4-week up protocol to this person, talk about the amazing results that people have had in his groups, and then they're going to be hooked. And then when he says how expensive it is, they're not going to care because they just want those results too.
Brand spanking new coach, you can simply do it to like this to your warm market. Hey, I've done this program for whatever it is, 60 days, and I lost 10 pounds. I feel so amazing. I want to help other people feel like this. I'm going to do another program again, and I'm working on building a business of helping people get results like I did. And I'm looking for testimonials. I want to help some people lose a few pounds and have some testimonials to share and promote my business. And as my friend, would you like to be one of those people? So that's another way.
So do you want them to join your program because you want them to lose weight and feel good, or do you want them to join so you have testimonials and extremely fake and doctored before and after pictures so you can draw more people into the scheme? Which one?
There's tons of ways, right? One of the other ways, if we've had a conversation back and forth for like a week or so, doing the business activity tracker every single day.
I probably would have dropped it too, and then I would have swore and did something super awkward. So he handled that well.
And they don't ask me about my stories. They don't ask me about my workouts. They don't ask me about my nutrition. They don't ask me about what I do as a coach. I'll just throw it out there. And don't overcomplicate this. I'll just be like, hey, Sally, I can't believe I haven't even invited you to be a part of our body group, be a part of our fitness community that I run. Is that something that you would like to participate in? Have you ever wanted to be a part of a fitness community or a fitness challenge? We're running one next month. However you want to word that, Keep it super simple, but that's what the invite looks like. And if they say yes, what's the cost, or give me more information, I do the same thing. Hey, send me a text. Let's get on the phone and let's chat about it.
And then what happens if someone that has not asked you about your business, you ask them if they're interested, they say no, then do you just leave them alone? We know in Beachbody, a long time ago, I did a video about your Beachbody follow-up game, and these specific coaches, I think they were 15-star diamond, they literally they were telling coaches to follow up like 4 times in a week, and then like every single month after. So that would be fine, assuming that you just leave people alone if they say no. But I doubt that's the case.
I love getting on the phone with people because they get to hear your voice, they get to hear your enthusiasm, and more importantly, you get to hear the objections they might have, the hesitations they might have. So I'm going a little longer on this video because it's the one.
So pretty much if you get people on the phone, that's a way to manipulate people more. So you can use like your tone of voice, and you can really portray your excitement and your dedication and how much of an impact and how much Beachbody has changed your life over the phone. And then you can also hear like kids yelling in the background, right? And you can say, oh, well, I work my Beachbody business from home and I spend all my time with my kids. Or you could hear maybe a husband or a wife or a partner in the background, like say, oh, well, this seems like a scam. This worries me. And then he can respond to that, and he can hear their tone of voice, their intonation and everything. And he can get a clearer picture on their emotions over the phone. I think it's very manipulative and very gross, in my opinion.
One that holds most people back. You must invite every single day. You're inviting at least 5 people every single day to come to your fitness challenge, to come to your body group, to do a workout with you, or you're inviting someone to be a coach with you. A great way to invite to the coach opportunity is when I see someone complaining about life, working too much, not getting paid enough, not getting to go on vacation, complaining about something about their work or their job. I'm like, hey, have you ever considered doing what I do?
So we've heard people say before, you need to invite people that you connect with. He's told us this before, that you connect with, that you feel like you want to be friends with, that you share similar interests with. Now he's saying his only requirement is that they have to be complaining. They have to be dissatisfied with something in their life in order for you to invite them. That's a huge contradiction, sir. Which one is it? Do you want people you can be friends with, or do you just want people who are vulnerable in some way? Which one? And he's told us before his target market, I don't remember the exact wording, but it was people who feel undervalued, who feel underpaid, who want to have a different life for themselves and their kids. His target market is literally just unhappy people, literally. And he just said his only requirement is unhappiness, and then he's going to invite you. So don't portray any kind of negativity or any kind of don't complain at all on your social media. Those Beachbody coaches, sorry, do you hear that car? I don't know if you did, it was so loud. So don't portray any kind of negativity on your social media, because Beachbody coaches are trained to jump on that and prey on your insecurities to draw you into the business.
And then that's where they're like, what does that involve? And once again, then I take them to the phone call. If you're afraid to get on the phone at the very beginning, ask your direct upline coach to do a 3-way call with you. Another way is we have 10, 20, 30 coach opportunity calls that we've recorded, and they're on my YouTube channel. So you can get a coach coach opportunity call that was done before, take that recording, and when they say, what does that involve? What does coaching involve? You can send them the video and say, hey, watch this video. This explains everything that we do as a coach. And then write down any questions that you have, and then let's talk about it.
Yeah, that sounds fine. Write down questions and we'll talk about it. But we in his opportunity calls and others that I've listened to during my workday, it's never about how you actually make money. It's just about the brilliant community, the products, the coaching opportunity, the income potential, but they never actually talk about specifics around how you actually get paid. And I've seen other top coaches say that if someone asks them about money or rank advancement, they'll say, get to this rank, then we'll talk about it. Get to this rank, then we'll talk about it. So I wonder if someone actually wrote down, how do I make money here? And asked him, I wonder if he would actually tell them, or he would just say, wait until your first rank advancement. Because by then they would have invested some time and some money into it, and they're less likely to leave, right?
And I'll help you answer those questions. As a brand new coach, don't be afraid if someone asks you a question that you don't know about your challenge group, a product, or the coach opportunity. My best answer to them when they say that is I say, hey, that's a great question. I'm not quite sure yet, but let me ask my coach, or let me ask my team. I'll get that answer for you tomorrow. And then and then give them and then ask your coach, ask your team, and get the answer tomorrow. What that does is it helps that prospect understand that they don't have to know everything either to get started. That might want to be one of the objections that they might have.
Could they like to tell their new coaches, take messy action, don't be an analysis paralysis, and don't wait until to know everything before you start coaching. And they seem to demonize the desire to want to know what you're doing before you start, because every single job you've ever been in will have some kind of training that gives you tactical tools and skills that you're going to need to be strong in to be good in your job. Every single job, even the more shitty workplaces, provide you some kind of training, but in Beachbody they want you to just jump in head first without any kind of guidance or feedback, and they say you'll learn as you go. You don't need to know everything before you start. But in my opinion, excuse me, in my opinion, if you are giving health and fitness advice, which these people should not be giving, they need to know exactly what all the programs are, who each program is best suited for, like the type of person and their fitness level, all the details about the nutrition programs, all the nutrition products. Coaches should know this before they start. In my opinion, this shouldn't even exist, but it does. It's a reality. And I think Beachbody coaches should be required to go through like extensive training on everything I just said and get paid for it, because Beachbody coaches should be paid at least an hourly base wage. Never going to happen though.
Guys, I hope that helps you out. I'm going to try to put 2 videos on here. I'm going to do the invite video where I showed how to do a phone call. And then I'll also put at the end screen a video of a coach opportunity so that you have one. You can save the link and have it ready to use as a third-party tool in your invite process. I hope that helps you guys out, and we'll see you guys tomorrow on follow-up.
So the next video is going to be follow-up, which I've done a whole video on, but I'll do another video on that and maybe link my old follow-up video in the description. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. I love talking about this tactical stuff. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of tactical Beachbody training out there. So if you happen to see any, please let me know in the comments below so I can talk about it. So that's all I have for today, and I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions about this section of the Business Activity Tracker, or your insights and experiences using the tracker as a Beachbody coach. So that's all I have for today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.